Fairfax County are searching for suspects who robbed students at gunpoint at a bus stop this morning. Police say the suspects fired off a shot into the air before they took off. And DC News Now's Randy Bass is at the scene in Accokeek with more new video and reaction from parents this afternoon. Clearly, Randy, a very scary experience for those students.
Yeah, Mark, neighbors and witnesses we've talked to are very shaken up. They tell us it all happened right here along Livingston Road just after 6:30 this morning, moments before the bus was about to pull up. I want to give you a better look at what we're dealing with here in Accokeek. Very rural, very quiet area. All of this captured on home surveillance footage. We want to show you more of that new video now. Take a look at the top right corner of your screen. Police say the suspects pulled up in a blue Hyundai, told the students waiting there that this was a robbery and they needed to hand things over. That's when some of them took off running. You see someone run off at the top of your screen and another down the right side of your screen. One of the suspects fires off a shot into the air. No one was hurt, but witnesses say the suspects took off with a pair of expensive sneakers that belonged to one of the boys at the bus stop. One parent's 14-year-old son was waiting at the stop when this all happened. He got away from the scene safely. He's at home now, shaken up after what happened. She told us that she's warned her son before to keep his head on a swivel.
Very shaken up, like heart racing, like he had to jump a fence and all, like it's just a lot. I'm always telling him, stay ready, have everything ready, be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. So I think that's why his instinct kicked in pretty quickly. Just pay attention because you never know, you know. So it kind of like paid off today.
It paid off. Her son is at home, physically okay, but emotionally rattled. Back to the police investigation, though, they're still actively searching for suspects in this armed robbery and shots fired case here in Accokeek. Witnesses do tell us that the suspects appeared to also be teenagers. Anybody with any information at all is urged to get in touch with Prince George's County Police. In Accokeek, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now with a check on the forecast. Damon, much drier today, and the clouds are starting to break up.
Yeah, definitely, Mark. We're seeing improvement overall, you could say, on this Thursday. The coastal storm system that's been impacting us throughout the entire week is finally starting to lose its grip on the DMV. Here's the radar loop, folks. Not as much happening. Yesterday was by far the soggiest day of the week, but now we only have a couple of areas of very light drizzle, spotty showers popping up across portions of Virginia, even the mountains in western Maryland. But that is it. We are not expecting to see much more rainfall than that as we move forward here. And then when we flip over to the satellite picture, well, the clouds were the one thing that we expected to linger a little bit. And here in some of the lighter blues and white, you can see that cloud deck hanging on more so to the west toward I-81 and western Maryland, but closer to DC and points eastward. There's some break in that cloud cover. We're seeing the sunshine begin to return, and that will continue to be the trend as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. Yes, the rainfall is done, and also the cloud cover will give way to that added sunshine, and that means warmer temperatures going to make a return into the lower 80s here by 3 to 4 o'clock this afternoon. So it's warming up, it's drying out. How long do we keep this trend going? Will it continue straight into the weekend? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. A chaotic scene in Montgomery County. Thieves crashing this pickup truck into a grocery store to steal an ATM. The driver behind the wheel driving inside a Giant going forward, then backing up, all while destroying property inside of the store. It happened on Lehman Farm Road in Germantown early Monday morning around 4. And Montgomery County police say the 3 suspects who were wearing masks were not successful getting money out of the machine. And they tell us that when they took off, their truck broke down in the parking lot. Police say that all 3 men took off running. Investigators say the truck was also stolen. A former special police officer in the district is facing federal civil rights charges. A federal court indicting Curtis Holloway. He's accused of using excessive force while trying to make an arrest in October. Investigators say that Holloway hit a woman on the head with a gun, then lied to D.C. police responding to the scene. Special officers in the district serve as security guards. they have the power to arrest someone on the property they serve. However, prosecutors claim that Holloway did not have a legal reason to attack the woman. They say that she was running away from Holloway. If convicted, he could face up to 30 years in prison. Well, it's day 2 of the trial for the Fairfax County police officer who shot and killed a man accused of shoplifting at Tyson's Corner last year. Now, DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissé has the latest on the case.
Yeah, testimonies definitely continue today in the deadly shooting of 37-year-old Timothy Johnson. Now, yesterday was opening statements, and the defense claims that that officer involved only had seconds to determine whether or not to fire in that situation, despite Johnson being unarmed. Now, this all took place back in February 2023, and Johnson was actually at Tyson's Corner Mall, and police say they received reports of him stealing sunglasses. As he was exiting the store, an alarm went off, and he started running. And that's when officers followed. Now, former Fairfax County Sergeant Wesley Shifflett was one of the people chasing him, and body cam footage shows Johnson ran into the woods and Shifflett followed, and the defense says Johnson was told to get on the ground. Johnson fell, then reached for his waistband, and assuming he was reaching for a weapon, Shifflett shot him twice. Now, the defense says it was the craziest moment of the officer's life, and one of those bullets actually hit Johnson in the chest, eventually killing him. Now, later investigators discovered there was no weapon near him, but they did find sunglasses on the scene. Now, Shifflett is facing involuntary manslaughter charges, and the defense and prosecutors will continue to testify and speak on these testimonies during court today. For now, reporting in Fairfax County, Virginia, I'm Jean-Marie Sissé, DC News Now.